It's not what rapper YNW Melly said to his attorneys, but how he said it that caught our attention in court Wednesday. His defense team surrounded him as the judge considered whether to move forward with his double murder retrial date of September 10th. Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demmons, is charged with killing two friends in Broward County back in 2018. And he's accused of trying to cover up the murders. His first trial ended in a mistrial in 2023.
What if we can't come to a decision?
Demmons' family and friends filled the courtroom where, despite objections by the state, the judge kept the September date on the books for trial.
YNW Melly had court. You know, this guy been locked up 6 years, no bond. He had a new court date. You know, he had a trial on a double homicide. You know, it was kind of like a weird trial where they didn't end up coming up with a resolution, hung jury, so they retrying him again. He tried to see if he can get bond and come home. They denied him of the bond. They had an updated court date. It looked like he finally got a date that he gonna go to court, September 10th. And it's a death row case too. He facing the death penalty. That needle, that poison in his arm. As you can see, the state is real hard on YNW Melly. But don't get this confused. This is from like the government point of view. His mom been at every court date. This her point of view of some of the stuff that been happening in these courtrooms.
So far, basically what happened today is the judge has said we are not delaying trial. We will be going to trial September 10th, even though there's things that's up with the 4th DCA that has been ruled to be suppressed and not able to be used in the upcoming trial. The judge is upholding those orders. So therefore, all of the, basically what was up on appeal was all of that gang stuff, what they were using as an enhancer in order to get the death penalty qualified. The judge ordered all of that to be suppressed. So moving forward onto the new trial, the state will not be able to bring in that evidence.
As you can see, you know, it's the same case, but they see things two different ways. Let's get back to what the government think.
We are going to go forward on September the 10th. The state's motion to reconsider oral order moving forward with September 10th, 2025 trial date is going to be denied.
Meanwhile, the defense again pushed for information from the state about lead defense attorney Raven Liberty. She is the subject of an ongoing BSO investigation, an investigation the defense says it knows little about.
I don't know how we can properly defend Mr. Demmons on the evidence of tampering with a witness, solicitation, conspiracy to tamper, when we don't know all the facts.
I understand everybody's frustration. It's taking a long time, but the rule, the case law allows for that.
As you can see, this crazy. Look like Melly, he facing a poison in his arm. You know, if he convicted, this case could lead him to going upstairs, if you know what I mean. Or, I don't know, you know. This guy saying he innocent. He said, look, something happened in the car, but y'all don't know if it was me. I don't know what happened. Y'all don't know what happened. Look, but you can't just say I ain't do it. This is a crazy case. The police saying they got forensics and all kind of shit that showed that he did this. And he tried to cover it up with his friend Boylan that was in the car with him. Crazy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this. But it looked like Melly got caught September 10th. His mom actually had this to say about this whole situation.
So with that all being said, you know, we'll see what happens next. The next court date really hasn't been put on the books yet. The judge is basically, he's leaving his calendar open like 2 days for next month for them to argue different motions and everything. So it's this is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's almost as if the judge is going to be making rulings during the active trial because we are here and it's so many motions that should have been filed, that needs to be filed, needs to be heard. Evidence that still hasn't been turned over, and we are going to trial September the 10th on this. So, and this is a death penalty case. So I am just appalled on the handling by Broward County of this case. It needs to be dismissed.